Then there's Donald Trump and the clear example of how not to run a presidential campaign. First off, it kind of helps if you take the time to actually go out and meet the voters. While Harris and Walz have been putting in the miles, hitting multiple states this week with more to go, all Trump has done is hit the putting greens as he remained holed up at Mar-a-Lago. Wasn't he the one who was complaining throughout his New York criminal trial earlier this year that all he wanted to do was be on the campaign trail? Well, today was the first time he took a break from his demanding schedule of walking around a putting green and eating McDonald's cheeseburgers and maybe stuffing a few nuclear documents behind his golden toilets to hold a press conference at his Florida estate. And it was exactly the misogynistic, cognitively declining stream of consciousness you would expect.
Nobody's spoken to crowds bigger than me. If you look at Martin Luther King, when he did his speech, his great speech, and you look at ours, same real estate, same everything, and you look at it, and you look at the picture of his crowd, my crowd, we actually had more people. I had 107,000 people in New Jersey. You didn't report it. I'm so glad you asked. What did she have yesterday, 2,000 people? I have 10 times, 20 times, 30 times the crowd size. For 52 years, they wanted to bring abortion back to the states. They wanted to get rid of Roe v. Wade, and that's Democrats, Republicans, and independents, and everybody, liberals, conservatives, everybody wanted it back in the states. They said at first they were going to go out to another vote. They were going to go through a primary system, a quick primary system, which it would have to be. And then it all disappeared, and they just picked a person that was the first out. She was the first loser, okay? So we call her the first loser. She was the first loser when during the primary system. During the Democrat primary system, she was the first one to quit, and she quit. She had no votes, no support.
Oh, Grampy. Okay, that was just a small sampling of the bad crap bonkers statements that he made. We will not subject you to the rest. You're welcome. But just to set the record straight, and I cannot believe that I have to do this. Here's a picture of the 1963 March on Washington and a picture of Trump's crowd on January 6th before a bunch of them stormed the Capitol, which he claims was a bigger crowd than Dr. King's. One of these crowds is clearly larger than the other at 250,000 strong, while the other is basically hooligan-sized. And why is he boasting about his crowd size on January 6th anyway? And again, on crowd size. Here's Harris's crowd in Philadelphia, and here's Trump's crowd in the same exact arena. Just look with your eyes as to who filled more seats. You can literally just look